Now, this one is a wild card because I have no idea what to expect for this. But if I learned anything from Horizon 5, this is probably just going to be like the Audi TTs because they added so many Audi TTs and all of them were relatively the same. This is the Audi R8. Kind of the bigger, I mean, it literally is the bigger TT. But, we already have one in the game, the same generation, and they could have just added the R8 GT parts to the regular R8. So now there are 4 R8s in the game. We have the first gen, second gen, third gen, and then the third gen GT. Just like the Audi TTs, we had the second gen. I really would have loved if we got the first gen, but we had I think it was the second gen, the third gen, then another version of the third gen, and then another version of the third gen, 4 Audi TTs as well. And now, well, I mean, yeah, it literally was like 3 of the same generation Audi TT, but now we have the R8 GT rear-wheel drive with a V10, which I can't lay my finger on why, but it sounds so much better than the other R8. I actually do have the other R8, the 2020 R8, but I don't think I'm going to make a video on it because it's literally just the same as this. And, well, not the same as this. This one has a wide body kit. That's actually cool. This one, however, rear-wheel drive is 611 horsepower, 5.2 liter V10 perfection, and it weighs 3,500 pounds. So I guess let's see if we have any customization for this. I'm not expecting much. I do know one of the TTs in Horizon 5 did have some okay customization, but I'm not expecting anything here, even though I will say it looks sick as is. But let's see what we have here. 611 horsepower, 5.2 liter V10, just said that. I believe that's the previous generation R8. I don't know why this one is detuned. Might be, yeah, that definitely is the previous generation R8 V10. I was gonna say, let me guess, we have another V10, but no, we have a V12 in this one. I think this is the first gen V10. This must be the second or third gen. So we're gonna keep the stock one. I bet you this V10 though is the like a detuned version of the LMS race car. So, or of this generation, because I do know that we have the first gen LMS. But yeah, we're gonna keep it rear-wheel drive because I mean that's kind of in the name. And I think we will leave it naturally aspirated because of that sweet, sweet NA goodness. I know the turbos would be fun, but like we don't want to go too insane here. You can't throw in a splitter, but that also has a tow hook. I do not like that. And we have Forza Aero, or just remove the wing. We'll keep the stock wing. This thing is on semi-slicks, so we'll keep it semi-slicks. I think we're going to go for a top of S1 build, because I do imagine myself using this car a good bit, even though it is rear drive. This thing has 305 stock. You go up to 365s? I always make the tires too thin, so we'll go 355s in the rear. We're only on 245s in the front. We'll actually do 305. Wheels, I don't think we're going to go with any aftermarket. Actually, maybe we should. Maybe we should go with, like, some Ankais, maybe? I just did RPF 1s on the, no, NT... I called them RPF 1s, didn't I? In the last video. They were NTO3s. These are RPF 1s, and they don't look good. I am stupid. Anyways, these look okay. Actually, how light are the wheels? Okay, so we can get them lighter. There's some ADV ones I throw on literally everything, but they look good on everything, and they're very light. These, yes, put those on now. We'll have to, actually, I think this thing is, yeah, 7-speed stock. We'll keep it at 7-speed. Race driveline, and we will go with a race diff. We are on, oh, we aren't on race suspension. Let's fix that. We We also do need new anti-roll bars, and I think we should also make this thing a little bit lighter. We cannot make this thing a little bit lighter. How would an exhaust sound? I think the stock actually sounds the best. Because, like, I think it's at the very, very high RPM. Like, when the pitch just ticks up a little bit more, that is perfection. We will give it an intake to make that sound a little bit smoother, though. And we'll go in new manifold. Actually, could I have done a camshaft? I think a camshaft would have put us way too overclass. I mean, I guess let's see. Yeah, it would have put us into S2. Alright, let's keep the race manifold, and then we'll also do a new flywheel. And I think we can only get about 15 more horsepower out of this engine before we go into S2. We can get 17, actually. That is perfect. So I have 655 horsepower. We're a bit heavy, though. 3,400 pounds. 30K, not spending that much. That's good. I actually did see a first-gen R8 GT in real life, and it was one of the 300 USDM models, because they made 33 for the European market, and then they made 300 for the US market. And I think, I haven't seen it in a while, but I know the guy lived in my area because I did see it twice beforehand. I actually did make a short about it. Also, I think we should paint this either red or white. White looks good. That black is pretty sinister too. Like, this car, I feel like if I ever made an action movie, the villain would drive an R8 just because that pitch, it could be like, I don't know, there's like this meme right now where like the saxophones are getting louder. I feel like if you hear that V10 coming, you are in a world of trouble. And just seeing a sinister black R8 roll up with that V10, oh, that would be sinister. But I think, actually, the light colors don't look that bad on this. That way you can actually like see all the carbon fiber. I haven't done a bright neon color on a car in so long. I feel like, actually, what if you go like British Racing Green even? It's kind of hard to pick a color for this. I mean, I could go blue. Blue is always a classic. I think I'm going to try that. I think I'm going to try blue. Let's see. Saturation. Up that. That looks so good. Maybe make it a little bit darker, though. Yeah, that's it. That's it. And the hood, I know the hood's going to be huge, so it will not look good in carbon fiber. Our mirrors already are carbon fiber. Our wing is also already carbon fiber. These wheels are carbon fiber, but we can make them carbon fiber-er. And there we go. So I guess, I don't know if we should hit time attack or an actual racer kit. Actually, this car is classed as a modern supercar. I feel like making it a track toy would have made a little bit more sense because it is an R8 GT. That V10 sounds so good though. Are you kidding me? We gotta bring back a V10. Alright, I think we will actually take this thing around the Legends Island circuit. If I could upgrade the camshaft, I totally would. But I kind of ran out of PI. We'll do custom race, modern supercars in the R8. We're going to get a lot more of that V10. It is going to be so, so good. Alright, let's head into here. Am I actually... Yeah, okay, my recording's lined up. Alright, let's send this. This thing looks so good in blue. Alright, let's go. But yeah, I think this was the very last R8 ever made. Unless there was like an even more special edition, but yeah. Honestly, I don't know if I should have made this thing all-wheel drive, but I mean, I might buy more of these and make like different class builds, because this thing, oh, it handles so well. I definitely made the right call on the tires. Dude, this thing is so nice to drive, actually. And it does look, like, really good. Like, I'm, like, the rear spats on the side of the future. I don't know, like, what those are. The rear canards. Those look sick. Like, I just can't stop staring at those. The wing also looks pretty good. I do really like the splitter and the canards, though. But you can't, like... I should also just shut up and let the V10 sing for itself, because that thing... I think they did do a custom engine sound on that V10 because the pitch past 8,000 RPM is insane. Oh, we're hitting a tunnel. Dude, this thing is insane. This might be one of the best sounding V10s in the game. No, one of the best sounding cars in the game. Of course it has a V10, it's gonna sound amazing. Of course it sounds amazing, it has a V10. Dude, this thing against Redline, I should have done the camshafts because getting this thing past 8,000 RPM, like even higher, past 9,000, would be crazy. I do think the stock exhaust does sound the best though, because at the upgraded exhausts, you lose the pitch. That high pitch scream past 8,000. It is so good. And it's so good to drive too. I definitely nailed the handling. In a way, this thing is actually like, really fun to drive. Like, of course it's a supercar, but it kind of feels a little bit more exciting with like the other supercars in the game. I guess the V10. Hang on, hold on. I guess the V10 does aid in that, but like overall, the handling itself is like silky smooth. I guess the rear-wheel drive also does help. I know a lot of people are adverse to rear-wheel drive. I was, but now I'm seeing it is actually almost as good as all-wheel drive. Did I say people are adverse to rear-wheel drive? I think I did. I don't know. My brain's still a little fuzzy because I mean it's been less than a week that I got my wisdom teeth taken out. So I mean, like, yeah. But that was close. This thing is just such a good car. Better than I thought, honestly. I think the V10 sound makes up for it. And the wing as well, because we don't have any customization like this for the same generation R8. So it looks so good. It looks good. It sounds good. This might be the perfect R8. I know all-wheel drive is a better thing than rear-wheel drive in a lot of circumstances, but like here, I think rear-wheel drive, a rear-wheel drive naturally aspirated V10, and this might be the perfect R8. It is so damn fun to drive. This thing is wild, and it is a car pass car, but honestly, I would say it's worth it. It looks so good. It sounds so good. This is the perfect. Alright, I don't care if it's not all-wheel drive, because, I mean, it is ridiculously fun nonetheless. I did not want to do the time with that. No, get me out of here. No. It is so good.